Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Asian Report, and we're going to have a look at the Hang Seng, the Australian market, the DAX and the S&P 500. In most cases around the world, this structure that we're looking at here in terms of wave 1, wave 2 and up for wave 3 is pretty standard amongst the indices. We also need to be mindful too that the whole move up through here technically can be counted as a corrective rally as well. So instead of having this as an A and a B and a 1 and 2 and 3 here, we have it as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave. And I think that it's important to to put these counts on the table. But either way, once this wave 5 is finished here, then even if this is a wave C here, we're going to get downtrend. If it is a wave 3 here, we're also going to get downtrend as well. So we won't be able to work out straight away exactly what we have, but what we will be looking for to see if we get 3 waves down or we get 5 waves down to a particular point. So there will be a point where we do need to sort of chill out a little bit and figure out what we've got on that move down. Now, what I want to talk about today was just the sort of ending of these particular patterns to the upside here. Currently, in most of the markets around the world, we're in a wave 4 here. And as you know, wave 4s can get a little bit complicated. So we may end up seeing this down here as the A wave, a B wave here, and a C wave here, and then up from that point there. And while we're on that matter, we can look at that in terms of the S&P 500 as well. So just 15-minute chart, wave 3, wave 4 here. And this wave 4 here, I have to say that it's a little bit unclear, but I can count 5 waves down in terms of 1 and back for 2, and then all the way down here for the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th wave here, or rather 3rd to here, 4th and 5th down to here with 5 waves. So basically, as I've got wave 1 moving up there, that can also be wave B. So it's possible to have this as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave coming here and then up from here. Okay, so it can come back and test those lows there. So that's just something to be a little bit mindful of. Of course, in terms of trading this here, as I mentioned in the US video, is that if you get a move down through to here in 3 waves and then you find support here, then you can trade long from that point there because you'll be in that 3rd wave. So basically this has either got to finish here or we're going to get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Either way, we still need to get a new high above this level here. So coming into the, we'll just go to the DAX first as well. It's the same here as well. So we just need to be a little bit careful because this can be an A wave to here. And as you can see here, this has got 3 waves up here. So it makes a nice B wave here. And if the C wave was going to come down, this is already at the 38.2 retracement level by the by, so that's all good. And this move, if this comes down here, it will come down in 5 waves, down to here, and then it will move up from that point. Otherwise, from here, we will get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, and then we'll get the A, the B, and the C, and then we'll be up from that point. Either way, the setup long is over here, okay? Now, the reason I'm showing this here for is because of the Australian market, of course, and it's just nice to know what the other ones are doing. And where are we here? Let me find it, the Australian chart. So as you can see here, if I label the Australian chart here, the ASX here, as the same as the US markets, then this would be the wave 4 here, and then we'll be moving up here. But as the US markets, this could still extend further because see, our move here is taking out the top here already. Do you know? So if the US markets have still got to go, if they've got up for wave 1 already, which is not completed, then they'll go back for wave 2, then they'll have wave 3 and 4 and 5. So this would be wave 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and keeping us going further to the upside here. Okay, and I kind of like that really, because even though I've got wave 3 here and wave 4 here, when I've been counting through here, as we did last week here, we had little 5 and 3 and 4 and 5 of this 3 and then this 4. And then it was difficult to get 5 waves up here. So I've got wave 1 and 2 here and wave 3 here. So I was looking for this little wave 4 here. So I'm thinking that we're either way out in front or we're way behind, one of the two here in terms of the count. So that would be here, that would be here, that would be here. Then we've got the wave 4 across this one here, and then we've got wave 5 moving up through here. So I think that that can be the case there too. So I think that the main point is that in terms of trading, we'll have a consolidation within group 2 here, so be mindful of that, and then a push up into 5-2 here. Okay, so that's kind of the end of that trend really, isn't it? I mean, 5,200, it's a minor level. It'll carry a fair bit of weight. You can expect some corrections across there. So that's it. This market's already priced in from the overnight market. So expect some consolidation as a wave 4 in here, because we'll need to look at this as 1 and 2 here, all the way up for 3, consolidation in group 2 for 4, and then up for 5. Now, and that would be, then we'd see a kickback into group 2 here again, and that would line up with what the DAX is doing as well. So I think that that's important. The situation with all of this. So unfortunately today, if you're not already long, you've only got this little jump here that will cash market will create on the opening. The other thing too is Tuesday morning. If Friday is strong in terms of bullishness, that will normally carry through into Monday. And then Tuesday morning, we normally see profit taking. That can be completed by, 11:30 or, lunchtime, whatever. And then the trend can resume after that as well. So take that on board as well. The bullish weekly cycle can be helpful, especially if it's unfolding in a bullish market, and it's normally pretty spot on and helpful. So expect profit taking on Tuesday morning at 5-2, but after that's done, back in group 2 here, that trend would resume to the upside. All right, cheers.